There's a song, I'm Not Racist, by Joyner Lucas that says everything about race from both sides. The power in the word nigga is a different sin. We shouldn't say it, but we do. That's just what it is. But that don't mean that you can say it just because you got nigga friends. Nigga, that word was originated for you to keep us under. And when we use it, we just know that's how we greet each other. And when you use it, we know there's a double meaning under. And even if I wasn't picking cotton physically, that don't mean I'm not affected by the history. My grandmama was a slave, and that ish gets me. 17 years of living, and I feel like no one knows me. Some of my friends might say they do, but let's be honest, they really only know the things I tell them. They could be lies, or maybe even the truth, but they will never really know. Sometimes it feels like I don't even know myself, like I don't know what makes me, me. As a black person in America, I always feel lost as to who I am, not because I grew up without my biological father, but because as an African American, I essentially just don't know. When I look back on history, I've come to the conclusion that even though my ancestors, our ancestors, who were taken from their homeland, knew exactly who they were, but as generations have passed, we have lost our sense of what and where home really is, thanks to white people. Being black means a lot of things that people who aren't a part of the culture really don't understand. For instance, I remember growing up, getting my hair braided, and my mom putting these annoying beads on the end of them. Now I see white girls all over Instagram getting the sides of their hair braided, and just for the fun of it, and claiming these hairstyles as if they came up with them on their own. Cultural theft isn't cool. My family likes to travel a lot, and every year we always go somewhere down south to visit family or friends, or even just because. In the past couple of years, we've gone to Virginia and occasionally North Carolina. One time, for the first time, I didn't want to go. Something felt wrong. Normally I get excited about going on vacation, going to my friend's college and just having fun, but I was just not feeling this trip. I seem to know when things are going bad, and this time I was completely right. On the second day of vacation, my cousins and I go to this party, and most of the people at the party were black with a few white kids. One of the white kids is friends with a black kid, and he thinks he can use the N-word. We get into a discussion about why white people shouldn't be saying nigga. My cousin tries to explain how the word has been used in a demeaning way and was never really a positive thing. So over time, African Americans have taken that meaning and flipped it into something positive. But the white kids argue, if it's a greeting, why can't everyone say it? We tell them that when a black person says it, we know what it means. But when a white person says it, we don't know if you mean it as a greeting or an insult. The white kids at this party just don't get it. I don't care if someone calls me a cracker. In response, we say, well, we care and you don't. That's the difference. There's a history between the races, and they're not trying to be sensitive to it. My cousins and I bring the conversation home, and we agree that we shouldn't be saying it, but we do. I use it all the time. I would sing songs with it. I try to stop saying it so much, but because people react so quickly. I talk about these things with my black friends at school, and we agree that it's something that we shouldn't say, but it's hard to because we listen to songs and it's in there. It's in our vocabulary. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Black people took a word that holds all the disrespect and hatred that white people have directed to us for generations, and we flipped its meaning from being full of hate and disrespect to being our own private greeting to each other. When a black person says nigga, we're speaking code, talking about our family, talking to our family about hopes, fears, life and death, and yes, in some cases, love. And now that black music and culture has taken that word out of the garbage and given it a shine, white people don't want it back. It comes back to cultural theft, like with the braids. It's another black style taken. White people problems just really bother my soul.